Yeah.
A gerund is a noun made by adding ing to any verb. Remember that a noun is anything we can describe. Something we need to have in mind is that a gerund is not the same as the verb in present participle. People tend to think that the fact that it has ing means ando all the time. This is not the case. We can use the noun as the subject, the complement, or the object of a sentence. Here we're going to see the usage and some examples. Studying new words helps you learn English. In this case, it is the subject of the sentence. I enjoy studying anything. In this case, is the object of the sentence. The gerund can also be the complement of the verb to be. Be careful here, because the fact that it is after the verb to be in these examples doesn't mean that this is a progressive tense. Okay, let's see the examples. One of my duties is teaching lessons. In this example, we are using the verb to be and the verb teaching, is teaching lessons. But in this case, the gerund is functioning as the complement of the verb to be. The next example. The easiest thing about learning English is understanding the gerund. You see, we have is and then understanding. Again, it's functioning as the complement of the verb to be. After prepositions. Gerunds are always used when we have a preposition and then we have a verb. Let's see some examples. Can you sneeze without opening your mouth? Let's imagine that. She's good at dancing. And the other examples that you're seeing on screen. After phrasal verbs. Will you ever give up smoking? I ended up buying a new computer. You gotta be careful with phrasal verbs because there are some phrasal verbs that end in the word to. But in this case, this word is functioning as a preposition. The fact that we have a verb after the word to doesn't mean that this is an infinitive. Okay? I'm going to mention some phrasal verbs that end in the preposition to. Look forward to, take to, accustomed to, get around to, be used to. In all of these phrasal verbs, the last word, which is to, is functioning as a preposition. And if you remember, every time we have a preposition and we have a verb after that preposition, then that is a gerund. So we need to put ing there. It never functions as an infinitive, alright? So if I say, for example, I look forward to, then the verb that comes after that has to be a gerund. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm used to waiting for buses. So a simple way to double check or to prove if what comes after the word to is a gerund or is an infinitive is by replacing that word with the pronoun it. For example, in the case of I look forward to hearing from you or to seeing you, I can replace that by it. I look forward to it. And if it makes sense, then it is a gerund. This is a very simple way to double check it. And you can check out the other examples I'm leaving on screen. In compound nouns, I'm giving my friend a driving lesson. You see? Driving lesson. In this case, it is a compound noun. It means a noun that has more than one word. In this case, if we are using a verb as a complement of a noun, like a compound noun, that is a gerund. And it has, well, obviously it has ing. A very common example, I'm pretty sure you are all familiar with, is swimming pool. So swimming pool is also a compound noun, and in this case, of course, it is a gerund. I like my new running shoes. Running shoes. So in this case, of course, it is a gerund. After the expressions, can't stand, can't help, be worth, and it's no use, we always have a gerund. She couldn't help eating the last empanada. It's no use trying to escape. And the other ones you're seeing on screen. Remember that we can make the gerund negative by just adding the word not. Alright, so that was all. Thank you very much. If you wanna practice with the infinitives, please remember to check out the previous video. You will find a link in the description and somewhere around the screen. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.